Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a kind-hearted boy named Jack. Jack had a heart as big as the ocean and a smile that could brighten even the darkest days. He lived with his grandmother, who was a wise old woman, known throughout the village for her stories and her knowledge of the mystical. One sunny morning, as Jack was helping his grandmother tend to their garden, he noticed a peculiar plant with vibrant, glowing petals. It was like nothing he had ever seen before. He plucked one of the petals, and it emitted a soft, warm light. Jack's curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to explore the nearby forest to see if he could find more of these extraordinary flowers. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller and the air felt enchanted. Jack came across a talking squirrel named Squeaky, who was perched on a mossy log. Squeaky had a twinkle in his eye and a mischievous grin. "Hello there, young lad," Squeaky said in a squeaky voice. "What brings you to our mystical forest?" "I'm searching for more of these glowing flowers," Jack replied, showing the petal he had plucked earlier. Squeaky's eyes widened with excitement. "You've found the glow petals. They are very rare and hold great magic. I can guide you to the heart of the enchanted forest, where the most wondrous treasures await." Jack, filled with a sense of adventure, agreed to follow Squeaky. The squirrel hopped from tree to tree, leading Jack deeper into the forest. The further they went, the more magical the forest became. Flowers sang, and butterflies painted the air with vibrant colors. Eventually, they reached a clearing with a breathtaking sight, a majestic waterfall, flowing with crystal-clear water. The waterfall was guarded by a magnificent unicorn named Luna, whose coat shimmered like moonlight. Luna greeted them with a gentle nod. "Welcome, young one. I am Luna, guardian of the sacred spring. To access its waters, you must prove your kind heart by performing 3 acts of kindness in the forest." Jack accepted the challenge and set out to complete 3 acts of kindness. He helped a lost baby bird find its nest, mended a wounded butterfly's wing, and shared his lunch with a hungry fox. Each act brought joy to the forest's inhabitants and earned Jack their trust. Having completed his tasks, Jack returned to Luna, who granted him permission to collect water from the sacred spring. As he filled a small flask, Luna whispered a spell that would protect him and guide him on his journey. With the enchanted water in hand, Jack and Squeaky continued their adventure, but they soon found themselves in a dense, dark part of the forest. The trees seemed to whisper secrets, and eerie shadows played tricks on their eyes. They heard the faint cries of a distressed creature. Following the sound, they discovered a tiny, trembling dragon named Ember, trapped in a thorny bush. Jack used a branch to carefully free the dragon. Ember, grateful for his rescue, offered to accompany Jack on his quest. With Ember's fiery breath to light their way, the trio made their way through the dark forest, which began to transform into a magical winter wonderland. It was like stepping into a snowy dream. They soon arrived at a quaint cottage nestled in the snow, where a wise old owl named Hooty resided. Hooty revealed that they were close to their destination, the legendary ice rose that could cure any ailment. However, the rose was guarded by a fearsome ice giant who demanded a riddle be answered before they could take the rose. The riddle posed by the ice giant was, "I am taken from a mine and shut up in a wooden case, from which I am never released, and yet I am used by almost every person. What am I?" Jack thought for a moment and then answered, "It's a pencil lead." The ice giant was delighted that someone had finally solved his riddle and allowed them to pick the ice rose. With the ice rose in hand, Jack knew he had the power to heal any ailment, and the enchanted water to guide him. Ember, Squeaky, and Jack made their way back to the village, where they used their newfound magical gifts to bring happiness and health to the villagers. As the village blossomed with newfound prosperity and joy, Jack realized that his journey had not only benefited the forest's creatures, but also the people he loved. He learned that the most valuable treasures are found not in riches, but in the kindness of one's heart. And so, Jack's adventures continued, not just in the enchanted forest, but also in the hearts of those he touched with his kindness, proving that even a simple boy can make a world of magic and wonder wherever he goes.